Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Metal Trucker here. So as you probably know, if you know my channel, I do bass covers, heavy metal and the like. I figured I should probably do some truck videos too. So we're gonna talk about getting into the industry and what that entails. So the way I started was back in 2014. I called around to a bunch of different trucking companies. I did my research online. I was watching videos. It's like, how do I do this? Because I don't have any money. I'm broke. I can't pay for truck driving school. I can't do any of that. And I ended up going through this company called CR England out of Salt Lake City. Now, what they did was they flew me, or rather, no, I took a Greyhound bus from Florida up to Gary, Indiana, where they had a school up there. And there were probably 80 people in this class on the first day. There's a nasty ass hotel with bed bugs. It was gnarly. And so the first day, you got 80 people in a classroom that probably sits 50. And over half of them are gone the first day. If you forget to bring what they tell you to bring, you bring the wrong type of mail, so they have like confirmation of your address, you're out. They send you packing. People failing drug tests left and right. People coming into the class drunk from the night before. Fucking out, you know? So by the second day, you got 80, you got like 40 people in the class. Now, it kind of reminded me of high school. Not so much with the work, but the drama. You have all different kinds of people coming in, different ages, different genders, and people are hooking up, people are acting out. You gotta stay to yourself. And it's okay if you make a friend, but stay away from all these troublemakers and shit, because if you get in trouble, you're out. And it's gonna suck, because there goes, you know, you just spent all this time trying to get your CDL, and now you don't have anything to show for it. A couple of examples are the roommate I had, this big black dude. I have nothing against anybody's race. All right, big dreadlocks down to the floor. It was really cool. I liked them. And there was something going on the TV, and people were marching, all different races, everything else. And I'm like, oh, geez, what are they marching about now? And this guy, it was like a movie, okay? This guy's like, what do you mean they? I was like, they, them, the people on the TV. He goes, oh, no, you mean the black people. I was like, dude, no, I don't. There's white people, there's Asians. What are they marching for? And this guy got so upset with me. He was trying to fight me, but I mean, he was big. And I was able to like weasel around him and get out of the room. I'm like, dude, I'm not doing this. I'm here to get my CDL, not get in trouble, not get in fights. So I ended up having to switch rooms. I had to tell the school the next morning. I'm like, hey, listen, this is what happened. I changed rooms. I'm not trying to get kicked out. I'm here to, start my career. Funny enough, that gentleman that tried to fight me got kicked out, because he was fooling around with another girl in her room, and that girl's husband called, and then she tried to claim that the big dude raped her, which was false, because he didn't. They were fooling around, It's just what it was. So they both got kicked out. I forgot where I was going with this. Okay, yeah, don't mess around. If you're gonna go to the school, you need to buckle down, focus on the work, listen to the instructors. It's pretty easy. It was supposed to be a 14-day program for me, and I ended up getting my CDL in 9 days. And me straight onto a truck with a trainer. The way it works is your trainer will sleep the majority of the time that you're driving, because your team driving, and he'll occasionally show you some things, but it's kind of like a sink or swim situation. At least when I went to CR England, that's how it was. Kind of a joke. I was a nervous wreck, because he goes in the back, he drinks a whole bottle of NyQuil. He's like, I'm out. Don't wake me up until you're running out of time on your clock. I was like, oh, are you kidding me? It was just follow the GPS. So that's what I did. Now, I'll be honest, your first year of truck driving is gonna suck. Probably not gonna make much money. The way it worked with CR England is they wanted you to team drive. So I was on a truck with my trainer for, was it a month or two? And then they sent me to California to one of their other schools where I had to take some tests. And then what they do is they put you with another trainee, and you guys team drive for a little while. Now, I think what they hope is, oh, you're going to hit it off and you guys are just going to be team driving. I didn't play that game. Solo driving for me. So once I finished, team driving with this guy, I finished all my hours that I needed to finish and all my tests. That's when they put me in my own truck. And I was under a 9-month contract. That's what I signed up for. Because they covered my schooling and everything. And I completed my 9 months. I was making, I think, 25 cents a mile. It was straight garbage. And they were keeping me out 2-3 months at a time. And then when I'd go home, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna take a week off. And on the third day, they're, hey, we got a load. Can you come out of the house? I'd be like, no, dude. Go fuck yourself. I'm on my time off, dude. I just worked like 2 months, so I guess what I'm getting at is, so let's look at the points here. Don't fuck around. If you find a company that's willing to pay, go do the work. Don't get caught up in the high school bullshit, okay? Know that it's gonna suck. The school's probably gonna suck. Your training's gonna suck, and your first year is gonna suck. You're gonna go everywhere, but you're gonna see nothing. They're gonna keep you moving, hopefully, so you can make a little bit of money. But it's not that fun. When they say that trucking it's not a career, it's a lifestyle, they really mean it, because you work non-stop. You get less days off than somebody working at McDonald's. Alright? I normally, now, I stay out a couple of weeks to a month at a time. And then I'll go home for like 2 or 3 days. Because I don't really have anything going on anymore. Trucking was one of the reasons that why I'm getting divorced. It's a trust thing. So if you're married and you're thinking about driving, you really need to sit down with your spouse and discuss it. Make sure that you guys, you're like this, and you can trust each other. Because if there's any doubt in your spouse's mind that you're out there cheating or something, it's going to make your life a living hell on the road. Especially when we all have cell phones now, and they can just ring you up. Okay? My wife literally thought I had another family because I had some poor performance weeks with driving. The loads just weren't there. So I'm making little paychecks. She thinks I'm giving my paychecks to other women and stuff. Totally wasn't. I can only handle one woman. You think I want a whole nother family? Fuck out of here with that shit. Anyways, yeah. make sure your spouse and you are on the same, eye to eye, on the same page, or you're not going to last. Most of the people that I met early in my career don't even drive anymore. They either couldn't hack it, or they went on to do other things. I've been out here over 10 years now. I've put on the weight. It's not a healthy job. The truck stops are extremely overpriced. You're getting fucked left and right. But if you're somebody that likes working alone, you like to be by yourself, it's great. I got friends I talk to on a daily basis. I listen to music. You smoke cigarettes. You don't have to take smoking breaks. You just fucking smoke all day. It doesn't matter. I vape. But, I'll do another video, a tour of the truck a little bit later. I clean it up a little bit. It's not for everybody. If there's any questions you guys have about the industry, feel free to put them in the comments. I'm trying to think. I didn't really plan this video out at all. It is rewarding, I think, because you have so much time to focus on yourself. It's not a selfish thing, but like to actually really, you get up here, you really get to thinking about who you are and stuff when you're on these roads. And whether that's for, good or bad, it's going to happen. Especially when you're pulling overnights. The roads are practically empty. You're trying not to fall asleep. You're drinking your coffee that you just paid $3 for. You're gonna get up there. You're gonna think, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And before you know it, 10 years is gonna go by, and you're still doing the same thing. So, I decided I had to get my creative side out, so I started this channel because I play bass guitar and I love doing covers, so kind of set it up back there for recording and everything. I got my laptop, I got an audio interface, I got my bass guitar, I do what I gotta do, and I'm enjoying it, and it's really helping me while I'm out here to have goals. So make sure you have goals. Back to school. When you're there, you're gonna have. Don't listen to these fuckers, man. That come in there. You'll have guys in there, and everybody will be listening to him, and you just think, oh, this guy's an idiot. And he'll be like, my daddy was a trucker. My granddaddy was a trucker. His daddy was a trucker. It's in my blood. It's in my blood. It's in my veins. And you're like, dude, shut up. Shut up. No, it's not in your veins. You're an idiot. Stop blowing your head up. And they'll come out and be like, yeah, my great-great-great-great-great-grandpappy. When he was born, they say he backed right out of her vagina. You're like, what, dude? Yeah, you ever heard of the Mayflower? Yeah, I've heard of the Mayflower. Yeah, I had family that came over on the Mayflower. Oh yeah, my granddaddy pulled the Mayflower on his flatbed across the ocean. Dude, shut up. You know what I mean? It's just how it is sometimes. People, you start to hate people. So that's the other thing that happens. Especially with how other people drive. You could be the safest, most observing everything. You're safe, you're observing. People. I've been rear-ended twice. I got backed into by another truck. I don't know what the hell he was doing. He backs into me, rips the whole front end off the truck. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? He's like, I'm so sorry. And he's a trainer, one of the trainers training another driver. He's gonna back right into me and rip my fucking hood off. So that sucked. Anyways, I'm rambling now, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video. Like I said, any questions, anything you want me to make a video about, I'm totally down. I have time to do it. I'll get to it. Put it in the comments below. I really appreciate you checking out my video. Yeah, rock on.